right, guys. So looks like we have 5. Good. So I wrote a bunch of new lesson plans today, designed, to get a pretty good workout in and to challenge some of our techniques. So today will be a pretty basic lesson, but over a half an hour or so, we'll get a good workout in. So I'll be pretty descriptive in some of the stuff I talk about. So the first thing, we're going to start in our passive stance. And of course, what are we going to do from there? 10 squats. Go.
Did you? Oh, we should put some meat.
Okay, guys, so we're going to start our passive stance. When I say fighting, we're going to burst right into our fighting stance. We're going to reset. Say reset, do 1 squat. So passive, fighting. Reset. Passive, fighting. Reset. Fighting. Reset. Fighting. Reset. Fighting. Reset. Fighting. Reset. Okay, good. So now, let's start moving around in all different directions. We're going to start out just step by step. A lot of us only have room. Well, a lot of you guys probably only have room by step by step. When I say down, we'll do 5 squats. So it'll look like this. Move. Down. And then back to your movement. Okay, let's start moving. So when I say down, it's 5 squats. Down. Right back to your movement. Down. 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 Okay, good. All right. So we're going to get into a fighting stance. Picture your opponent in front of you. Jeff and Lauren, if you kind of want to shadow each other from a few feet away, that's cool. We're just going to do 2, 4, 6 punches. On your own, 2, 4, 6 straights. Okay, let's do a minute of that. 2, 4, 6 straight punches. Okay, time. Okay. We're going to start moving around. When I say strike, you're going to set your feet. You're going to throw 2, 4, 6. And then you're going to start moving again. When I say down, it's 5 squats. So we're moving around. Strike, the call of strike is 2, 4, 6. The call of down is 5 squats. We got it? All right, let's move. Strike. Down. And right back to your movement. Strike. Back to movement. Down. Right back to move. Strike. And back to move. Down twice, that means 10 squats. And back to move. If you want to pick up your movement a little bit and start galloping, if you have the room, do it. Strike. And move. Strike. And move. Down. And move. Strike. And down. Strike. And move. Okay, down twice, finish it off. Okay, quick sip of water. All right, good job. Okay, this round, we're gonna go 1, 3, 5 straights. Just moving in and out at first. So right, left, right, left, right. Go for about a minute on your own. 1, 3, 5 straights. Go. Okay, time. Okay, so this round, again, we're gonna move in all different directions. When I say strike, it'll be 1, 3, 5, down. Again, will be 5 squats. So feel free, pick up your movement a little bit if you want, if you have the space. If not, kind of work, but turn aggressively. Look and turn aggressively if you're gonna make cuts. All right, let's go. Strike. Strike. Down. Move. Strike. Down. Move. Strike. Strike. Down. Move. Strike. Strike. Okay. Down twice to finish the round. 10. Go. Okay. This round, you're going to move on your own. Strike on your own. The only thing I'll say is down. So on the down, let's put it to 2 squats. So you'd be moving, throwing 2, move around, 4, move around, throw 1, throw 2, move around, down, 2 squats, back up. You got it? Okay, let's go. Down. 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 Move. Down. Time. Okay, quick sip of water. We're gonna change gears just for a minute. Okay. So I'm gonna start in a passive. I'm gonna strike strong side from a passive, so we're here. Pick somebody on the screen so you guys can kind of come up close to recording device. From here, I'm gonna punch myself in the face from a passive. Threat, boom. Just gonna rise up right now. Don't worry about turning in. That's all going to become part of the lesson, right? We've done this lesson before. So on your own, picture Bud threatens me, boom. And I'm punching out to his face, straight up from the hip, right? There's no up, this, that. I'm coming straight up to deal with that threat. Okay, so kind of working it down, calming it down a little bit for right now. Let's go to that. 1 minute. No stepping in, right? Just turning your hips. This person is just in punch range. I don't have time. I'm just gonna boom. And then we'll worry about the follow-ups after. Good job. You snap that punch out there as hard as you can. This is the home run punch. Hip, shoulder, snap it right through their face. Just because you don't step, watch me guys, just because you don't step doesn't mean you can't rotate that hip, right? You can still rotate on the ball of the foot like a hook while I still stay in a passive. 30 seconds. Okay, now let's do kind of a fun drill, but I'll kind of segue into it with a little explanation. So I'm gonna call out something. So you're gonna look at somebody and just picture them. I might say, knife, boom, so they're reaching for a knife. I might say, cell phone, you recognize it, you don't strike. I say cell phone, boom, and I punch him in the face. We've talked about it before. When it comes to the use of force, what's one of the biggest things that if we take action, it's gonna support us? It's perception, right? Use of force is subjective. It's what I saw. They pulled out, why'd you hit them when they pulled out the cell phone? It looked like the butt of a gun and they were right up on top of me. I didn't know the person, right? So it's not a drill designed for failure. It's just a little bit of fun, right? Now, of course, you know, if they pull out a pack of bubble gum and they hold it in their hands for 3 seconds, then you punch them in the face, then we have a problem, right? But we have to realize that use of force decisions, and this is kind of leaning back towards law enforcement, are based on split-second decisions, microseconds. So it's all about perception when it comes right down to it. So be able to justify what we do. So let's have fun with that drill. I'll call something out. You react, that's fine. It's just a way to practice a little more fun. So pick somebody in the screen. Knife, boom. Wallet. Wallet, boom. Oops. Gun, boom. Keys. Knife. Knife. Gun. Gun. Business card. Knife. Razor blade. So, good. So you might see, I called a couple and then I went back and I put my hands up, right? That's just kind of signifying, even if I recognize they pulled out, you know, their keys, a wallet, what else, business card. They still walked up right on top of me and did this and be like, whoa, 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 hey, what's up? So just think about that, right? If they rip something out of their pocket and you don't know them, they're still in your physical space, right? So just go non-threatening back a little, say, hey, what's up? I want to give you my business card, okay? Where are my hands now? Oh, I'm inside defense, right? People will suck you into stuff. You know, here's the business card, and now the buddy's coming with a punch to the side of the head, right? Or the knife is coming from the side. So we always have to remember, where there's one, there's two. All right, let's take a 30-second break, and we're gonna do some drills in the last 10 minutes. Okay, first drill. We're gonna start from the passive. It's gonna be kind of rolling back from what we just did. So I'll call knife, gun, weapon. You guys come in, knife, boom, 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 boom. Follow-up strikes, reset. We got it? Yeah. So now you're finishing off the attack, but what do I want to do on my way back to the reset?
Look around.
Check my 360, right? Check your 360 as you reset. Passive. Weapon. Gun. Keys. Hey, thanks. Keep your distance, buddy. Come on, I don't know you. Why do I need your keys, right? Knife. Gun. Okay. How many follow-up strikes do I need?
Many as it takes.
As many as it takes. And when it's over, it's over. No putting the boots to the head of the person on the ground. All right. So now we're going to do the same thing. After you finish, you recognize a threat to your right. So it'll look like this. Knife, boom, boom, boom. Right, boom, right. And you deal with that threat. So you have the forward threat with the punch from a passive. You deal with that. Recognize a threat to your right. You go and you deal with that. We good? On your own now. 1 minute. Okay. Next round, same thing. Where are we going to identify the threat? To our left. So we're putting everything together, right? Passive, fighting, movement, rolling it all together. So now, knife, boom, 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 boom. Turn to my left and I finish. Okay, on your own, 1 minute. Threat comes from the left now. All right, time. Okay, building it right up. Deal with the threat from the front. You deal with the threat from the right. So, boom, boom, boom. Threat's now behind me to the left. Boom. I turn in and I deal with that. 3 different threats now. Reinforcing the Czechany at 360 and eliminating all threats until you can safely leave the area of the attack. Okay, on your own. All right. Last round. Let's roll everything together. You do it on your own. Be 2 minutes. Threat from the front. Deal with it from a passive. Deal with that. You're going to deal with the threat to the left or your right. Then you're going to start moving around. Shadow boxing on your own. Whenever you want to reset, go back. You're standing on the subway platform, right, in August, and somebody attacks you. Then their friends come. So just kind of make up your own scenario of threats, but reset to that passive to begin each one of your scenarios. All right, it's on your own. It's your own training now for 2 minutes. All right, time. All right, guys. Good job. I'll be sending out the sign-in info for tonight's class. Sorry, for the rest of the week's classes at 5 o'clock tonight. And I'll try to get the personal ID set to 1, Jeff. I'll work on that today.
Okay.
All right. Any questions, guys?
Okay.
All right, great job. Ida,
Yeah.
Thank you,
have a great day. Thank you.
Guys.
Good, Jeff.